Boom.
All right, done. Did you press it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Absolutely positive.
Alright. Let's go, man.
Woo!
Take two.
Ladies and gentlemen, and gentle folk alike, thank you so much for joining us. I am 1/3 of this beautiful podcast, Julio. I'm sitting here with...
I am Mr. Spicy Chicken himself, Eddie.
Benjamin, you know, this regular guy.
And I already introduced myself. How are we feeling today?
Yeah, I'm feeling very sad about my team, but I'm feeling really great about my picks this week.
Benjamin?
Feeling really good about Dak Prescott. We should definitely resign him ASAP, but our defense is absolutely hot garbage.
Garbage.
Fire Nolan.
I gotta win though, so it's alright, man. We still win.
And I, as a Steelers fan, am pissed off. But we'll get to that later, ladies and gentlemen, and gentle folk who are listening to us.
I thought you were gonna say postpone.
No, man. Oh! I am postponed. I like that. I am angry.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was a wild week for wild first quarter of the year. And before we go ahead and get to our picks and get to everything, let's just a quick moment of silence because there's a lot of things that didn't survive the first quarter of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Arizona was 2-0.
Man,
that didn't last long.
Pain.
Josh Allen, people were like, is he MVP conversation? How are we feeling now, folks?
Yeah.
Second MVP vote.
Yep.
And there were head coaches on hot seats. And some seats got hotter than others. And ladies and gentlemen and gentlefolk who are listening to us, there's a seat that got too hot.
Oh, man.
It got too hot.
My boy Billy O.B., man. Bill O'Brien.
Finally. It's been
about time.
They should have fired him as soon as that playoff L got took. As soon as that game ended,
As soon as you blew a 24-zip lead to the Chiefs.
They got
in the first half.
They got too scared in the second half, and they lost.
Proceeded to get 50 dropped on. Hey, should have been... You gave him GM rights after that season, right? You tripping, man. That ain't no... That's not...
They gave him a promotion instead of a
promotion.
That's the difference between Billy B and Billy O.B. Billy O.B. is a bum. Alright. And Bill Belichick is the
Billy
GOAT.
B. Bill Belichick.
He can get away with those stuff. But it was way too early on Bill O'Brien's coaching career. Hasn't even won a goddamn thing yet.
That's a great point because a lot of... Because, you know, when you follow football, you see the same narrative with these head coaches or these coaches, assistant coaches that leave New England and go to a new team. They come in with, this is going to be New England 2.0. Bill was Bill once he started winning. He already had a Super Bowl ring as a defensive coordinator and was with Bill Parcells, two of them with the Giants. He had already took the Browns to the playoffs before everything happened there, we know. And then he goes to New England, and then we know what the history is. I'm a Steelers fan. I suffered every day. I have to live through that. I had to live through that dynasty through my teen years.
6 rings, 9 championships.
Come on.
9 championships.
Come on.
I already believe they're gonna rename the Lombardi Trophy after Bill Belichick.
You was about to call it Billy B. Weren't you?
Yep.
The Billy B
Trophy.
It was wild, man. It's wild. It's really wild to think that he went to Texans, and they did have success. I don't want to take away anything. I don't care if I take anything away from Billy, oh bitch. But he did have some success. He won the division, took the Houston Texans to the playoffs, won a playoff game against the Buffalo Bills.
Came back from a 17-zip lead.
Came back from a 17-point lead, so he had some success. But during that success, I think any fan on the outside and Texans fans knew that something was off. Like something wasn't like we're winning, but
we're winning the division with 10-6 record. Should we really be excited about Bill O'Brien? I don't know.
And it all came to a head, and he only lasted the first quarter of the year. I think that Minnesota game was the game that he could have won, and we're gonna get to week 4, ladies and gentlemen, and gentle folk alike who are listening to us. But before we get there, we also have some other head coaching news because we're a sports podcast. So here's some basketball news.
Hey!
Yay! Doc Rivers is now the head coach of the Philadelphia 76ers. And while we might not have any scathing takes, we might not have much opinions because I'm not going to pretend like I know his schemes and what is he going to be bringing. I feel like, though, if they keep Joel Embiid and they keep Ben Simmons, I say let's see what Doc does 2 years with them. I just want to see what they do in 2 years.
Let's see if
he can more shooters.
Let's see if we can make it to the conference finals. That's it.
They didn't have enough shooters last. They legit only had Embiid, who was like a decent 3-point shooter, and they had Jason. I was about to say Jason Richardson. Is that
Josh Richardson?
Josh Richardson.
Yes.
Legit, only decent.
First of all, Doc Rivers. First thing you need to do when you go to Philly, talk to Ben Simmons, give him a ball, tell him to shoot a 3, 6 times a game. That's all we need. 6 threes.
Just
6 threes. All we need to do is spread that offense, man. I think they'll go somewhere, but I don't think they're.
I think they don't make the playoffs again automatically.
Well,
I don't think they're like finals.
Yeah, should have kept Jimmy.
Yeah,
should have kept Jimmy. We'll get there. We'll get to what Jimmy's doing. We'll get there in a segundo. Since we're on the topic of head coaches, someone didn't really get fired, but Ron Rivera made a big move.
Man,
Haskins to the
quarterback
to the 3.
The 3.
Your starting quarterbacks for the football team, the Washington football team, is Kyle Allen, number 1, Alex Smith, number 2, and your number one round pick from last season, DWAYNE Haskins at the 3. How we feeling? Division. Can you take your division biases out, or is there still going to be like a?
Well, DWAYNE Haskins, he hasn't even he just hasn't had a chance since he entered the football team. Since he entered the building, he hasn't had a chance with Jay Gruden, and it looks like he's not having a chance with Ron Rivera. Because the last game he played, he didn't play a bad game. He played the Baltimore Ravens. The defense is very good, and I believe he benched them because of that 4th down scenario where he checked it down.
Ron Rivera said he gave him a test. He said this ball has to go into the end zone, and he failed the test, and they benched him.
Haskins could really learn from this, but you don't put in Kyle Allen.
Yeah,
you put in Alex Smith. I understand Alex Smith is coming back from a devastating injury.
Yeah, that injury was wild.
You got to warm him up though.
Yeah.
You got to bring in Alex Smith first. And if there's one hit that looks ugh, then you take him out for Kyle Allen. You don't put in Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen is a bum.
I think that's the thing. I think that offensive line for the Washington team is so scary. I would be pretty scared to put Alex Smith in too. But
I'll give him that.
If the narrative is we're doing this because we want to win, and Ron Rivera mentioned the division and the division being very winnable, which is a subject in itself because I hate the NFC East. I hate that division. I hate that division with a passion. But I digress. I mean, if you think you got to shut the division with Kyle Allen and you saw enough last year when he was your quarterback, then Ron, I'm with you, man. You're fighting cancer. You're going through a lot, man. Your last name is Rivera. I vibe with that.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I don't think they're going to be doing anything soon. I think this year is like,
but
what can I do with the team?
When you're in a division where the division winners 1-2-1. What are you gonna do? Like, Rivera does low key have a point. Like, if he feels like Kyle Allen gives you the best chance to potentially win 7 games, and that might win the division.
I hope he doesn't prove you wrong.
I want Haskins to come back. I want Haskins to come back in 100%.
I know where Haskins can go, where I feel like he'll be okay.
Here we go.
It's a different quarterback every week, boys. That's what it is. It's a different one. It's like, no, we're good.
Every other starting 31 quarterback in the NFL would be good on the Steelers.
Top 3 list of quarterbacks who would be good on the Steelers: Samuel Darnold,
garbage.
Come on down. DWAYNE Haskins,
garbage,
would be fine. And number 3,
I gotta say garbage because bias, but
number 3. I think that boy Lamar. No,
Lamar would never be a Steeler.
He could have been. But we went with Terrell Edmonds. So we're gonna go.
Lamar could have been on all teams.
Lamar,
because he was the last pick of the first round, right?
I remember that whole draft, man. I remember sitting there. I'm just like, okay, he's falling.
31.
No, you remember New Orleans traded when I thought they traded. Baltimore traded back into the 32nd pick.
Okay.
But New Orleans traded up from where they were, and everybody thought, they're going to draft, Drew Brees' successor.
Yeah.
Nope, they went with Marcus Davenport, a project pass rusher. You guys know who Marcus Davenport is?
Yeah. I do. I've seen him around, but not really.
I've seen him, but not.
Only in Madden.
Only in Madden.
Only in Madden. Yeah, he got some speed to him, I think, right? He's pretty good. All right. Cool. So, back to some beautiful old reminiscing about the NFL.
Yeah.
Week 4. Woo!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had a great week 4.
Ooh, I had a terrible week 4, fantasy-wise and pick-em-wise.
Fantasy-wise, I had an elite week.
Do we even... W's. What do we go to? You want to go to each game, or y'all want to bring the records up real quick?
We can bring the records up.
All right.
Yeah.
So before we get to the breakdown of how week 4 went for us, let's go over our pick'em records. This week, week 4, Benjamin, you went 10-5, just a regular guy.
Just a regular guy, man.
Eddie,
regular picks.
Mr. Spicy Pollo, went 10-5.
Hey man, I'll take it, man. Last week I had a bad week.
Should have kept my Broncos pick last week, man.
Me got defeated by my own division again. Went 9-6.
You could have been 11-4.
Of course, we all picked the Tennessee and Pitt game, and that didn't happen because it got postponed because they got caught in COVID's coochie. So we're gonna figure it out. But yep, 10-5, 10-5, 9-6. Boys, how do y'all feel?
Feel really good.
10-5. That's crazy.
Go undefeated this week.
After an iffy last week picks, I am really confident in my next week picks now because some teams are finally showing their true colors, and I'm going undefeated next week. That's a fact.
Another undefeated declaration. Our season records, boys, by the way. Leading the way, of course, in first place, just a regular guy with 32-14-1 record. In second place, me with a 30-16-1 record, and Mr. Spicy Pollo coming up from the rear. Wow, 29-17-1.
Man, I'm telling you, that week three really got me.
Yeah, week 3 hurt.
Especially with that tie. I could have definitely used the Bengals.
So I don't know. I'm still in the single digit L's right now, bro.
But you're leading though. You're in first place, man.
Yeah,
single digit L's, man. Going undefeated this week. He's gonna stay at 9, bro.
I need you to go 4-12 this week. I'm gonna be so happy with that.
4 I wonder which one of us is gonna be the first to have like a
truly trash.
I had a worse week last week. Then the week 3, you had the worst week, and Ben's sort of just been consistent. Like it looked like he'll start bad, but what Ben's strength is, and what I'm gonna bring up, boys, is we did a little bit of nerdy little stats there. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick, and Ben went 6-0 from Baltimore to the Monday night game.
Because I'm too nice.
Clean sweep of wins. Did not miss a single game. Also predicted a blowout to end his picks, and guess what the score was? 30-16.
It's not technically a blowout, but you dropped 30. Another touchdown. It would have been a blowout. 14-point lead is cool.
Too nice.
To me, if it's more than a touchdown lead for me, because of how my team tends to play, I consider 30-16 a blowout. Because some teams play real close.
It was a blowout, but the score doesn't make it look like a blowout.
It doesn't look like it was
one of those games.
Yeah.
Definitely one of those games.
Me, I had a nice little window. I went 4-0 in the middle of the games. I didn't really do nothing crazy.
It was all win-loss.
Yeah, it was pretty much just up and down roller coaster all the way to 9-6. Good job. 10-5 though, Mr. Spicy Pollo went 7-2 in the early window of games. So you killed it, man. And then you just sort of, the worst you got was 8-3, and then you just sort of went back and forth with New England. Buffalo,
Pats. I really thought Cam Newton was gonna play, so I can't really blame my pick on there.
That New England, because I believe I as well voted for. No, I went with Kansas City. Yeah, Spicy Pollo strikes again. Right?
And nobody thought the Eagles was gonna beat the 49ers. So
I did.
Well, you weird. You weird.
I did. I was like, yo,
Nick Mullins is garbage.
This week, trash ass. Nick Mullins trash ass. There ain't no quarterback
trash everywhere.
That's crazy. I can't even say nothing because he had a career game against the Giants, man. He had 300 yards against the Giants, and he got benched the next week. That's wild. That's how trash we are.
I have also some of the games where we sort of went left, but let's just go over the games real quick since we sort of know what wins and losses. Yeah. You know, we know that New England messed you up. We know picking San Francisco messed me and his record up. So first game, 37-28, New York Jets, Denver.
Sorry,
never voting for the Jets again, bro.
Nope, Can't do
Ben picked the Jets. Ben started last week saying, I'm going 16-0 and started 0-1 as soon as the clock hit 0 on Thursday Night Football.
Straight pain.
Straight pain.
My Lord, man.
The next game, Bronco. Oh, no, I said, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen and gentlefolk. Cardinals, Panthers, 31-21.
That spicy chicken was real good that day. I know I picked Carolina.
Only one. Me and you went Arizona.
What are y'all doing?
Kyler Murray looking real iffy, man.
Pain. You
don't get over this slump. He's just in a little slump right now.
Yeah, he is. I feel like the Cardinals.
Is it a slump?
Is it? Yeah. Because he was looking real good in those first two games, and then he was starting to turn over the ball.
Colts, Bears, 19-11. Indianapolis wins.
Who did I pick that game? I don't even remember.
You definitely went with Indy. Me and you went with Indianapolis.
Yeah, I didn't believe, man. Nick Foles, man. Fuck Nick Foles.
And Ben went with the Bears.
Yeah. I didn't believe in Nick Foles.
I didn't believe. I honestly probably should have just started Mitch, see how it went, and then throw Nick Foles in there again.
Yeah.
F it. If we're gonna do it, let's commit to it. Jaguars, Bengals, 33-25 in the Bengals' favor. Once again, picked against my division.
Joe Burrow is the future.
Told you, man. You know the Bengals go win their first game against the Jags. Last week they got trashed by the Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick starting. He was looking very fluid against them. Joe Burrow. He's finally starting to slide, starting to realize that these hits that he's taking in the NFL aren't college football.
He's smart. He see Pittsburgh on the schedule. He needs it.
There we go, man. We're Steelers.
What is the division? 49-38. Ben, what score am I referring to? Do I even say 49-38? What score?
I don't know, bro. Chiefs. Cowboys.
That boy
Browns,
OBJ.
Cowboys. Once again,
OBJ legit only performs against garbage defenses, bro.
Here we go.
I can agree to that.
Here we go. What?
Here we go.
When he has gone off, what significant other game he got in Cleveland?
Odell has shit on secondaries his whole career.
Yo,
okay.
Here we go, man. Here we go with the shit jokes, man.
That was, guys, come on. You gotta be shitting me. That was not a shit joke. That was
blame it on Nolan. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's old and senile. Pick him out of Dallas.
How scary could that Browns team really get? Because they lost Chubb and Kareem Hunt came in and played number one like he was in Kansas City.
There was like half a beat that was missed.
Yeah.
Because Nick Chubb is just so electric. But, yeah, Kareem comes in and they just miss maybe half a beat. They're still
orange.
Dak Prescott, my fantasy quarterback, threw for 500 yards this week.
First quarterback to throw for 3 state, 450-plus yards and,
Hey, 1-3.
I am loving that he is winning for me in my fantasy. And losing in real life.
That is a perfect
front
win-win.
row seat. You gotta love it, man. Although my Giants are dookie, you gotta love it.
It's literally a win-win if you're a Giants fan and a person that fantasy.
It's not even our offense's fault. But
it's not. No, it's not.
It's Nolan. It's this trash defensive coordinator. He had a history of garbage defenses, and for some reason, old ass Jerry Jones, who has.
Yeah, there we go. Blame the Jerry again. Yeah. You missing Byron Jones, man?
Huh? Nah.
No.
We got the best cornerback in the NFL.
Who? James Bradbury plays for the Giants.
Trayvon Diggs?
Trayvon Diggs. What? James
Diggins? Like
James
Kyler
Bradbury.
Diggins?
The most pass breakups. Let's not talk about that.
Skyler Diggins?
We can wait until this week's prediction. Our team plays this week.
We gonna get there. We gonna
get
there. Saints. Lions 35-29 in the Saints' favor. The only person to eat some spicy chicken like a dumbass was me. I went with Detroit. Don't know why I went with Detroit, but I went with Detroit.
But they started off well. They started with a 14-point lead, and then
who's their head coach? Is it still Patricia?
Yes, it is.
Then once again, Detroit Lions give up that 14-0 lead to lose.
Beautiful.
It's some garbage, man. Like what?
Beautiful.
Can we get rid of Matt Patricia? We might as well give Jim Caldwell a call.
Matthew Stafford goes.
It's time, man.
Matthew Stafford needs to go to another team. If he goes to the Bears, I feel like he'll be a god with the Bears.
He needs to
Let's be real. A backup.
Collect that money being a backup.
Yo, he is really milking the Lions salary cap. Trust me, I know.
Though. He's not bad.
And in the Madden franchise, I have the Lions.
Oh,
it is disgusting how much money
Trash.
they pay for them to be garbage.
It's just so they can say they have a franchise quarterback. That's
like
all.
for the past 20 years, what the hell has the Lions been doing? Besides like the couple Megatron years.
With Jim Caldwell.
Yeah. What?
Basically the Jim Caldwell era.
Yeah, if you were a superstar on the Detroit Lions, congratulations, you're wasting your career.
Come to New York.
Come to...
Everybody go to New York.
Nah, I don't pay.
See, so now everybody don't be trying to come to Pittsburgh.
Like, you have a good team. The Giants are sorry. They're not sorry?
Huh?
They're not sorry?
They've been sorry.
It's their coaching.
Y'all
have talent.
They've been
coaching.
sorry, but they look really sorry.
What do you think?
Bro, you know why they
You
sorry,
switched
bro.
coaches, so Joe Judge stayed in New England, and Bill Belichick said, "I'm gonna go back to the team I started off."
We won in 11 games.
So it's coaching, man.
Bro,
it's
it's
coaching.
Joe Judge is a rookie head coach.
But his coordinators
Bill
are
Belichick,
not, man.
you said
Jason Garrett.
Jerry Garrett.
I legit only scored 3 touchdowns this whole season. And all I've been hearing this whole offseason from Eddie Hernandez is don't talk shit about Jason Garrett. And to see I scored 3 touchdowns.
It's not his fault, though. Like, our offensive line, we can't block to save our lives. And Daniel Jones is looking... Bro,
Zach had 2 undrafted tackles at their starting position in week 3. He still threw for 400, bro. Offensive line is an excuse, bro.
Offensive line is an excuse. Have you watched the Giants games?
Don't let it fool you.
Have you watched the Giants games?
Yeah.
And have you seen?
Trash.
Garbage. Sorry.
I think garbage.
Mark Colombo. Fire Mark Colombo. Sorry, we getting our first one this week, man. It's all good.
Mark Colombo always ends up on camera when you talk about him, like when we're watching the game. Like, this man is trash, and then there he is just talking to his offensive line. Like,
I don't know what he's doing. He's not telling them to pick up no stunts. He's just telling them, hey, block forward, and that's it.
Don't let Daniel get hit. Great. Good job.
Oh, he's doing a speed rush to the outside. Block forward. It don't matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next game, Vikings-Jets, 31-23. The last game
Texas.
we ever saw Billy O. Bitch Tits on the sideline.
Trash.
Houston. I wonder who ate. Oh, well, look at this. Looks like I'm the only one that got the regular pollo. And Ben and Eddie went with Houston.
I thought Deshaun Watson was going to have a game, man.
Like, his defense has been trash the whole season, bro.
Bill O'Brien really lost that team, and that's sad. That's very sad.
Seahawks, Dolphins. Not the game I thought it was going to be. I think Russell Wilson was off. We all picked Seattle, the Dewey. But the score we thought it was going to be 24-14. Eddie had the prediction. Ben predicted 21 plus points. The final score was 31-23. I mean,
8 points. It don't matter.
They still scored, man. They still did what they had to do. But Russ just seemed off, man. He's still MVP number 1 in my in the MVP conversation. But he was just off.
Josh Allen sneaking up there, man.
Josh Allen coming up the rear.
Whoa.
Chargers, Buccaneers, 38-30. Wow, a lot of 30-point games. 38-31. Bucks favor, boys.
I said.
Wait, before we continue with this game, you want to know why there's so many 30-point games? It's because the NFL's gotten soft. Yep. You cannot touch these wide receivers at all playing these guys.
You can
or
run
it's an offensive, or it's a
be
defensive pass interference. You reach out just a tad bit, and it's a pass interference, defense or offense. But defense is you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing no more.
It's like if you didn't score a 30-point game, it's not even probably because of defense. It's probably because your offense just isn't good enough yet.
Yeah,
that's just because I'm.
Giants.
We're gonna get there. 31-17. By the way, for the picks, Me and Eddie picked Tampa Bay. Ben went with the Chargers, who had a lead at one point.
Got a pick 6 off.
7.
Got a pick 6 off Tom Brady.
Yep.
Looking good. Looking good. Herbert was in there.
It would have been right to stupid ass Herbert.
Well, what did he do?
Threw a pick. He fumbled. No, he didn't fumble. The running back fumbled.
Hey man, he played a pretty good game, man. It's a rookie, man. This is his second game, third game,
bro.
Third game.
Technically, it would be his second game starting because he emergency started 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so this is technically his.
Chargers.
His
Chargers are going in the right direction.
They just got
with the quarterback. They just need a
defense needs to finish games.
Yeah. Oh, they really miss Derwin James.
We have Derwin, man. He would have been so good this year. Big Derwin James fan. Ravens football team. I hate that name so much.
The team, bro.
It literally says football team with the W logo next to it. I hate it. I hate it.
They're not getting that many W's though.
We all picked Baltimore. Spicy Pollo.
Oh man.
What happened, Spicy Pollo?
I thought Lamar was gonna shit the bed, and I didn't expect Haskins to get benched. I don't know why I thought Lamar was gonna shit the bed. I thought Chase Young was playing.
You never know.
And he was out, and the Washington team still looks sorry. They beat the Eagles though, man. It's okay, man. Sorry.
As long as they beat the Eagles, we good.
As long as hey man, we play the Eagles. We'll talk about 17-9. Do I even need to? Did anybody here recognize that score? 17-9. Should I even?
Can we just move on from this, man? Like, what is there really to talk about?
Rams, Giants. There's something to talk about. Ben thought it would be a blowout, buddy, and it was 17-9.
It should have been a blowout. Rams are ass.
That Giants defense is scary, man. Y'all better watch out for them. Dallas week 5, man. Next week, I ain't gonna talk no more, man. Daniel Jones looking a little sorry. Offensive line is still sorry. Devontae Freeman got like 30 yards. Yeah,
hey,
man.
Running game.
Wide receivers can't get open. It's just the usual shit that's been happening since week 2.
We all picked the Rams, by the way, so nobody indulged in the spicy pollo.
Of course, I'm not picking my team.
Bills, Raiders, 30-23. Bills over the Gruden Grinders. And I believe, once again, because of the goddamn Gruden Grinders, I went with Las Vegas and lost.
I don't know why you're not rooting for the hometown team, man.
I'm always rooting for the hometown. You know what? Since last year. And you know why? Because apparently, like, the Bills were playing Renegade the week of the Steelers. And then they came, and then we played Renegade. And I think Josh Allen drove on that and like scored.
They torched y'all last year, right?
Yeah,
that's all you had to say.
Well, they ain't torch us.
Nah, they beat y'all.
They beat y'all.
They ain't torch us though. We had Duck. They ain't torch us.
They torched us.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Buffalo. Josh Allen, top 5. Who?
He was a beast.
Who? Duck.
Every Steelers.
We never hyped up Duck like he was a god.
He
came in.
Yes,
he came in. The reason why I told you why because I was tired of check down Poppy. I was not hyped about. Was I ever really hyped about Mason?
Man, like the first
I was really hyped about Mason.
Man. Yeah, man.
I thought
Mason? No, I'm talking about Duck Hodges.
Because Duck came in and started throwing down the field. He wasn't scared, bro. And Duck was a victim of his arm, somewhat, of course. But Randy Fichtner is such a god awful coordinator. I think Mason is just ass. Trey Lance next year.
He should have just kept Dobbs over Mason.
I still think Dobbs would have taken.
But y'all gotta keep him because he was y'all 3rd round pick that y'all wasted on.
Literally, that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Literally after last year,
is there any quarterback that draft that I could have taken instead of him?
No, he was literally like who?
Yes. In the 1st round.
Oh yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
But y'all traded up and got Devin Bush though, man. Yeah, he's been right, man. Hey, man.
Don't get me started.
You could have drafted Saquon over Quentin Nelson.
No, the Devin Bush was in the same draft as Lamar Jackson.
That was the next. That was the next.
That was the next.
2018.
No, wait.
2019 was Devin. 2018 was Terrell Edmonds.
Oh yeah, y'all got Terrell Edmonds.
We didn't address my
mistake.
We could have picked. Could you imagine? And maybe it would have looked weird, but could you imagine if Ryan Shazier would have came out and announced either Lamar Jackson or Darius Leonard instead of Terrell Edmonds? Terrell, no big issue with Terrell if he would have been drafted 4th round beyond. Actually, if he would have been drafted 3rd round beyond, I think we would be, oh wow, Terrell's way better than we thought he'd be. at this point being thrown into the fire his rookie year, but he is doing
made,
his
man.
best.
He's doing his best.
And the season isn't over, and I am not on Twitter. I am not being toxic. There we go. I stopped myself because I was about to go in. Kansas City, New England. Oh no, that's not the next game on here. Raiders, 49ers, 25-20. This was an ugly ass game. Man.
Raiders.
What I said?
Eagles 49ers.
Eagles 49ers. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer alike. This was an ugly ass game.
Nick
man.
Mullins shit the bed.
Yeah,
Eagles didn't look that good.
Only person
The 49ers are
only person to eat the
had it
spicy
set the
foil.
box. I was like, you know
Doug
what? I think this is,
Peterson coached a pretty well game against a team with reserves.
injuries caught up to them, man.
Yes, it
was
did.
over.
Reserves.
Man, what's the Giants gonna do the same? But man, y'all know the results last week, man. Gaga.
What a terrible game. I hate watching the Eagles play. We play them next week. Falcons Packers 30-16. Another 30 burger, man. Crazy. 30-16. Packers on the Falcons. We all picked Green Bay. Not really much to say there. Dan Quinn, GG, buddy.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, number 2 in my MVP voting.
I agree, man. He's definitely number 1 in comeback player of the year.
Yep, there.
Last week.
Yep, there. Comeback player of the year. I gotta wait to see how Cam finishes the year. I have to see how Aldon Smith finishes the year, and I have to see how Ben Roethlisberger finishes.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna add Ben Roethlisberger, man.
But he's up there.
He's been having a decent year,
He
man.
missed the entire season. Like, no bias, and that's why I didn't put him number 1.
First of all,
because I think Aldon Smith and Cam
they're having a pretty strong case, especially
Aldon Smith was out for 6 seasons, bro. He deserves that if he has a great year, bro. I can't hate on that.
Let's be real.
But
Comeback player of the year is James Bradbury. Let's talk about it. Nah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it's the Giants.
We need to call Tom Coughlin and tell him to come back to coach us, man. Because it's
Coughlin come back?
Man, I miss Coughlin.
You can blame it all on me. McAdoo was trash. All right.
Falcons are sorry.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
Yep. GG, Dan Quinn, you are the imposter. Patriots, Chiefs, New England, got hit by the corona, man. Cam Newton caught the corona, couldn't play the Chiefs. I thought Patriots would have won that game 100%.
Now, if I would have known that Brian Hoyer was the starting quarterback,
was the final score, by the way. Sorry.
If I would have known that Brian Hoyer was the quarterback, I would have picked the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
But I believed in Cam this week, and he unfortunately caught the COVID.
Thought I was gonna. I thought the rookie. Like last year's rookie, they were talking
Jarrett
about.
Stidham?
Oh, he's sorry.
I thought he was gonna be the starter, but he was homer. But I picked the Chiefs anyway, so this really matter.
Yeah,
Eddie, no Cam, no
once
win.
again, Mr. Spicy Pollo. I think it's just.
But it wasn't really
games.
spicy though. It wasn't really that spicy. It wasn't that spicy.
It wasn't because we thought Cam was playing.
I thought Cam was playing too.
I don't know if you guys really saw the game, but man, Bill Belichick is a effing genius, man. It's so beautiful to see like a genius at head coach shut down a team that everybody is scared of on offense, bro. Everybody's scared. Everybody in the league, bro.
26 is considered shut down. That's a good.
No. This happened. Okay, if we went into the box score, it was sort of going to be a lot.
Offense, there was a...
This was a 13-10 game. When Brian Hoyer was in the red zone, right. And then he fumbled, and then that was it. The game was over. It was a 13-10 game, and Brian I just lost his name. I just had it in
Brian
my head.
Hoyer.
Yeah, Brian Hoyer had 3 trips in the red zone, fumbled twice, and then got sacked out of range, and they had to settle for whatever.
No, it happened before halftime. It was like 10, 15 seconds left, and they thought they had a timeout.
Yeah, he got
Brian
sacked.
Howard took a sack.
He got sacked.
They thought he had a timeout, so they wasn't rushing, and boom, the time ran out.
Yeah. So there goes that opportunity.
That
then he fumbled on another opportunity. Once again, unaware, takes a sack, literally just standing there, and then just like a statue, and then just man, it was just like this. This is disgusting football to see, man. To see a quarterback just completely Odell the bed out there. It was annoying to watch, man. Genuinely hated watching Brian Hoyer play football.
Patrick Mahomes, even though he was contained, still free real estate for him, no matter what.
Yep, he was still getting his. It just. Did you know that Bill
referees.
Belichick is the only?
Oh yeah, there was a couple calls.
Yeah, the referees.
There was
bailed them out of a fumble.
Yeah, they definitely.
Oh, that was
and Patriots receivers dropped like 2 picks.
It's kind of wild to see the Patriots get screwed by the refs.
Honestly,
crazy, man. Sucks that happened, New England. Don't know what to tell you. I sort of know that pain, man. Oh, 2017, Jesse caught it. Oh, 2018.
Patriots are 2-2 right now, but they always have this like godlike win streak.
You can never count them out.
Can't count them out, but there's no Brady this year.
Even though, but they could have been 3-1 because they could have beat Seattle, no problem. The only team they really technically got they ass whooped by was the Chiefs, and even then, like I said, man, it was 13-10 game for the majority of that second half until the fourth quarter. And Brian Hoyer.
Both of the quarterbacks played. Sorry,
God,
Sean was there.
So before we move on to some NBA talk, I guess we'll take a quick tidbit on what do you guys think about this COVID situation, man? Like, it's legit. Like, New Orleans got hit for a second, but the guy tested negative. Tennessee hit now. Somebody in the Raiders got hit now. And we already know about Cam now, Stephon Gilmore with the coronavirus. We're literally gonna get into first quarter grades for our teams, but we just finished the first quarter and now.
Yeah.
What do you think?
This COVID situation, NFL needs to Roger Goodell needs to step in, and he needs to get this situated because you really can't contain all this traveling to different states and playing these guys. No matter if there's 0 fans or like a 10% capacity of fans, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's everywhere, and you got the Titans. They really messed up with COVID protocols, right? For their facility. It
was reported at first because I had to follow the news that there was rumors that they broke protocol. That there was rumors that and so everybody started talking about forfeit. I brought it up already, forfeit, whatever, and bye weeks being moved around. Today, I think in the span of yesterday and today, has come out pictures too. I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures. Man, this is crazy, man. Like, they were practicing, they weren't supposed to. They were at a park or like a high school or something, and there was literally people. I don't know where the people were hiding, but they got pictures of the DB groups. They got pictures of Tannehill there. They got pictures of them running plays. They were in full, and they were told not to leave, not to be outside, to be locked down because you guys are having an outbreak. And they specifically, with the organization's permission, fully aware of what's going on. No, and then there are players. I already saw one Tennessee player. I forgot his name. I think he's definitely a lineman. Talk about that he's going to defend his guys. This is our livelihood. We have to practice. We have to get ready.
They got a lot of people on the COVID list right now, man. Corey Davis, Adam Humphries, Jeffrey Simmons, Daquan Jones, Kamale Correa, Isaiah Wilson, their rookie left tackle or right, whatever position he plays.
Yeah, first round.
You think they're going to play the Bills game?
Nope, I don't think so.
I don't think so neither, man, because they really don't have that situation.
It was bound to happen
at all. It was bound to happen.
But the thing with that is,
it was bound to happen.
Is what happens to the schedule now? Because now are you going to force the Bills to do a bye week? No, they're already talking about giving the Bills a forfeited win. That's already out there officially now.
They might have to forfeit the season if it spreads out. If it spreads to more people, they got to forfeit the season.
It's not that easy as like the NBA where they created a bubble, because you can't just create a bubble in like some random city because you have enough arenas for that. Unless they make high school football fields as the arena.
But you can't have a bubble with a 53-man roster for 32 NFL teams plus a 10 practice squad. I believe they have 10 players on the field. You can't do it. It's impossible.
I think that's why they're trying to do what the MLB did. So, because I was following that real.
Even with the MLB, they have 20 people on their team.
Yeah, they had the corona outbreaks, but they just literally powered through the season. So that when they get to the playoffs, it's bubble time. So that's what their plan is. That's what I heard. I don't know if they're officially doing it because they're in the playoffs now.
Yeah.
But I heard that as soon as it was playoff time, that the rumors were they wanted to do a bubble. So I think the NFL, I won't be shocked if they try to say
compared to the NBA and MLB, I believe the NFL has 5 or 6 times the size as an NBA roster, and it has like 3 times the size or 2 times the size as a
MLB roster is probably the closest we'll get to like how, because even hockey
has like
hockey's like
13 to 16 people, I believe. They don't have a lot of people coming in.
Yeah, no, hockey, basketball.
So those leagues are like, you can do that because there's only
Florida just announced that they're letting like
full capacity fans.
Like, that's a good idea. I
seems
think
like a
any Florida team, they should just like, no, we're gonna keep the level of capacity the same.
Pittsburgh just approved 5,500 fans.
Nah, I believe Roger Goodell needs to be like, no you fans. Guys can do that. No fans.
But how, like, just look at the optics for a second. In the last 2 weeks, a game had to be postponed. Another game had to be moved. We had 2 Monday night games. In the same week, 2 cities that were closed, open, Pittsburgh, and I forgot who else also. And then Miami goes full capacity in the same week. That also, because we don't want to get politics into this, but in the same time frame that Trump gets COVID and then the White House is getting attacked, optically, how the hell does that look? Like,
it looks looking really
opening
bad.
Stadium? No, this is not the time.
That was gonna step in there.
Basketball waited until the NBA was basically a week away from their playoffs before they started talking about bringing families in.
About like 3 weeks. Oh, you talking about in the bubble?
No, I'm talking about in the bubble. Yeah. They literally, it was shut down, and in literally a week before the playoffs started and the play-in games, and it was set who was sort of going to be whatever. It was
you can't even say the NBA had more time either, because they had a 4-month span. Like February, like
March. March is when
it was March,
and
and like the NFL had a whole month after the Super Bowl because it was February 3rd.
Yep.
And
basketball was getting good too.
Basketball was getting really good. I believe LeBron beat the Bucks and the Clippers in that little weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That
and
last weekend.
Then Rudy Gobert was just like, oh man, oh yeah, he touched all the mics, man. No bueno. Adam Silver was like, nah, boom, shut off, shut down the whole season. I was at work when I seen this, and I'm like, what? When me and my coworkers were talking about, like, you think they're gonna take this COVID stuff seriously, and then boom, NBA made a move.
It was wild to see, honestly. Like genuinely wild to see.
Wild.
So the NFL definitely, if it spreads to like, let's say 25%, shut the season down. That's over.
It's gonna be so wild, man, to be like the season shut down like X amount of weeks after stadiums decided to open up. X amount of weeks after a whole outbreak happened in Tennessee. It just really don't make no sense.
It's wondering if they're gonna just like postpone the whole like NFL, like how they did in the NBA. I hope that doesn't happen, because I'm enjoying watching football, and we legit waited all summer for this.
Yeah.
But if it happens, then it is what it is, man. We can't do.
Hey man, I guess we can start, talk about college football.
College football's still going on.
Definitely. We're talking about golf, man. I don't know about that one.
I don't know, man. McElroy.
I'm already asleep.
Real quick, baseball news. Giancarlo Stanton? No, I think it was Aaron Judge. I think hit a grand slam. I think yesterday.
Yeah, I was watching some of that. I was watching some of that Monday.
I'm sorry. I'm sad. I'm so sad. I'm a sad New Yorker because the Giants are bad.
But the Yankees are in the playoffs, baby.
But it's baseball too at the same time.
I think they're in the game where I think they're in a round before
the go to the semi.
Semi?
I think it's the eight. Did the ALDS start yet?
The that's what it's called. The ALDS.
Was it the division series or the championship series? Which one?
Yeah, division.
Okay, yeah, because I think they're still in the wild card. I believe they're still in the new wild card.
Damn, man.
I hope Yankees, man, if they go all the way, bro.
Let's go, man. What would be number 28?
Garrett Cole 28? Throwing heat for
ring number 28. They don't need any more rings. I'm kind of glad that other teams are winning in the MLB, because it was literally just Yankees. Oh, this team won. Yankees. This team. Yankees. This team. Like,
I would like to see.
Yankees haven't won since 2009, right?
Yeah, they didn't even. I don't think they even made a World Series in this last decade.
Nah, not at all.
They could have, but they got robbed by the Houston Astros.
Yep. Cheaters. The Houston Cheaters.
Cheaters.
And that baseball talk. Thank you,
man.
thank you guys.
Let's
I'm
never do
pretty
that
sure
again.
you guys come to this podcast specifically for MLB talk. So I'm glad we can satisfy your thirst for that.
If y'all want us to sit down and force ourselves to watch 3-4 hours of baseball, it's playoff time, so I'll do it. But if it was a regular season, I'm good, bro.
If we get to a good amount of we'll see how the World Series we'll see what we can do when the World Series comes.
Yeah, we can cover the World Series if the Yankees are there. We can cover the World Series.
The Yankees.
Yeah, man. It's probably last game of the series. Yay, yo, the blah 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 World Series. Yeah.
All right. First quarter of the season is done. Coronavirus hit us. Billy O. Bitch was fired.
Thank God.
Kyler Murray was in the MVP conversation. But now what we're going to do is we get to be biased, ladies and gentlemen and gentlefolk alike. We don't give a damn about your teams right now. This is about our teams.
I kind of do because, I'm really bandwagoning a couple teams right now.
Mr. Regular Guy, how do you feel? All right, you know what?
Cowboys going to win the division.
They're going to win the division, man. They're going to. It's either I don't believe in the Eagles. Cowboys is the best team to win right now. They're just losing.
Our defense.
The defense is garbage.
We're legit.
At this point, I thought Earl Thomas wasn't going there, but y'all need to consider.
We're legit. Almost giving up 50 points a game, and that is the craziest. We gave up. I forgot how many points it is, but I know it's a record. A record number, bro.
If y'all give up 21 points to the worst offense in the league,
bro, it's
there's no way.
There's no.
I can't see it, man.
I do not see us scoring more than 17. That offense is sorry. If we score 28, 35, Daniel Jones
to the Giants, then I don't really blame Mike McCarthy. Trash at yeah.
You don't blame him because you called him trash.
I'm not gonna blame Mike. Okay, he's doing a good job on offense. He's doing a good job with our offense. But goddamn, bro, we legit this whole offseason decided, hey, let's just ignore our secondary. Let's just not ignore our defensive line, but our line moves did not help. And DeMarcus Lawrence is legit sneaking up the place.
Gone. Literally just disappear. Where's DeMarcus?
Oh,
Jesus. And he's getting mad at he's getting mad at us fans for calling that out. And I just don't get it, bro.
He commented on IG, right?
In the last 12 games, he has only accounted for 0.5 sacks. And that's the saddest shit I've ever seen, bro.
Wow, holy crap.
Leonard Williams got more sacks than him, and that's
sad, bro.
And
crap.
Giants fans are
Tyson
calling for his head
more
because we traded a third and a future fifth for him. I don't understand, man. I don't.
He's legit. Leonard Williams is legit run stopper.
That's it. They didn't even accept that. Giants fans want JPP, Tuck, and Umayora there, or Strahan, Tuck, and Umayora. I don't get it. You want LT and Carl Banks to
He's a run stopper.
You gotta trust in the process.
Leonard Williams and Dante Poe right now. This man Dante Poe sticking up.
He's old, man. He's old.
Crazy.
31 years old now.
That age, man. That sucks when it's.
What would have happened if y'all had Gerald McCoy too?
I think it would
have
been
been good. Gerald McCoy would have done his.
It's just so unfortunate that that happened to him, man. Because I was so hyped to have him on my team. I was like, yo, that's actually a good move, and he got injured and
pain.
I was like, dang, bro.
Nothing but endless pain, man.
That does suck.
We get Randy Gregory back the next 2 weeks.
I thought he was out the league.
What is it, suspension or injury?
He got suspended for 4 or 5 games because this whole offseason he was legit. His agent blocked him. He was just trying to get reinstated. Son, it was a crazy situation for him this offseason. They finally reinstated him and they suspended him.
Who was the guy they cut, or he basically didn't get re-signed from the Cowboys?
David Irvin.
Yeah, there we go.
He's applying for a reinstatement too.
Wasn't he pretty good last year?
He was.
He was
not last year. He was gone for at least 2
Bro,
seasons.
he came out with a video on Twitter man, I'm gonna smoke this shit, man. Fuck it.
Oh, wow.
He just, man,
wow.
He was like,
what
man,
a dope.
Jerry Jones doing me dirty.
Right there.
They doing me dirty,
he was
blah,
doing
blah,
good,
blah.
Man. He was legit one of our best pass rushers. And, that situation happened, and it was all over after that, man.
It's all downhill from there.
He's applying for reinstatement, so I wonder if they do approve of that and where he goes. I'll be supporting him.
I was hoping Martavis Bryant would have already been in the league too, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not in the league yet. Y'all think AB coming back?
Yeah, I think his suspension is up in 2-3 weeks. What is it? Week 4?
No, he has an 8-game suspension.
Is it 8 games suspension?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I think somebody's really gonna sign him.
I hope
He hasn't been in trouble since.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes another swing at New England. Real talk.
For real, New England.
With Cam, I think.
But he wanted to play with Brady. Cam was
Bruce Arians don't like Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
That dates back to Steelers, bro. Bruce Arians do not vibe with Antonio Brown.
It's different.
Wilson, he's been wanting to play with Russell Wilson as well.
And the Ravens.
They practice.
the Ravens.
He's been practicing in the summer. Yeah.
Yo, Ravens. He goes with there for his cousin, right? That's his cousin or brother?
Marquise Brown. That's his cousin.
I'd rather not.
That would be. Yeah,
I'd rather
fire.
because
I would love to see him in the Baltimore Ravens jersey.
Facebook memory came up 7 years ago. Said I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. So I've been a fan ever since. I'm also scouting the Ravens. They're looking pretty good. Besides the Chiefs, man, they're looking pretty good to be. No, man.
It's nasty.
You be a Giants fan.
It's nasty.
You be.
I root for the Giants.
You don't.
I do root for y'all.
I'm a New Yorker.
I ain't
You are, but
root for y'all.
no, bro. We
root for y'all all the time.
we living in Spain without the S, bro.
At Bane, all I
First
know
quarters,
is
y'all want to give out grades for these? Well, my team is trash. I can't call you. Y'all team is 3-0. Your team trash. Y'all about to lose this week.
I'm a B- at 3-0.
B-?
Yeah, B-.
Man,
we got a lot. Ben's arm in school.
I got a good C.
C? C minus?
C minus. 1 and 3. What's your defense looking like? Hot poo-poo?
C minus, bro. That's only because our offense is making up for so much. Our defense depression, and it's just every play something's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. Zeke, man. Zeke. What's up?
Yeah,
with
where's
Zeke?
Zeke?
a great team.
He's been real quiet though. He hasn't been Zeke though. He's just been Ezekiel.
It looked like for a second.
Injuries in our own.
I forgot what game it was. Who did y'all? Seattle look like.
We had to put Zach Martin at right tackle because
for real.
Yeah, bro. Because
Myles Garrett.
Everybody kept getting injured. No, it was not.
Yeah.
It was
Joe Looney got injured.
Yep, Joe Looney got injured. So it was. It's sad, bro. It's really it's sad. Okay. The injury season, bro. This is when's the last time we've seen this crazy amount of injuries, bro?
Wasn't it like 2015? Like Kelvin Benjamin, Jordy Nelson. It was one of those years where all those wide receivers a lot of people got injured.
Yeah,
it was either 2016 or 2015.
Ben got hurt for a big amount of weeks. Le'Veon got hurt for a big amount of weeks.
Steeler guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Man, 2015, man. I'm not trying to be Steeler bias here, but just
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
But yes,
back to our grades.
I gave him a B- because Ben's arm is a plus, but he's missing all his deep throws. Juju looks cool, but he's not really he's not getting the big catches either yet. I mean, he's having big catches, but yards per whatever.
You talking about the yak?
Shut up.
No,
not the yak. It's more he is getting more run after catch than yards. Yeah. Our defense, my secondary scares the hell out of me, man. They just get scared.
I tried to tell you in the offseason, man. Y'all let Darius Slayton go off. He hasn't had a game since.
I'd rather have y'all defense than
I would love to see what Trevon Diggs would do on our team with the team surrounding him. I would love to see.
Last season, Minka got all them turnovers and picks. All them picks because of that D-line, man. That pass rush is crazy, bro.
Hey, man, they play defense on the string, man. I wouldn't really say. Because there are times where we really don't hit home a lot. So then, when we get exposed, I don't know, man. Steve Nelson, great guy, man. Don't want you to block me on Twitter, bro. But yeah, he's already given up 2 touchdowns this season. Joe is Joe. Joe's gonna be Joe.
Old man Hayden, man.
Old man Hayden's the GOAT.
Really old man Hayden, no.
No old man Hayden slander.
You was talking a lot about Steven Nelson. You just brought him up, but man, he's not looking good at all. Now, you can't tell me he's not.
2 tutties.
Terrell Edmonds and Minka has been ghost.
Yeah,
that boy has been ghost.
Minka's been a Pac-Man ghost.
I predicted a pick for our Week 4 game picks, and it's postponed. But I still think I'm gonna remember.
I think he would have got. I think Ryan Tannehill would have tested Minka.
Yeah, of course.
Tannehill would have definitely tested Minka, and it's up to. I think it's also our scheme. He's been playing like sort of on the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit in the box, and then they'll put Mike Hammond out safety for a little bit, and then they'll have Terrell Edmonds come into it. They're trying a lot of shit too, man.
Sure, B- is a.
It's a B. It's a B minus because
you guys are still leading in the division.
Yeah,
3-0 to 3-1 to 3-1, man. You guys are first place, man.
I just want to see what we do versus a team. Like, for a second, when we played the Giants, it looked like, okay, the Giants suck. So we should be killing them like it looks like. But no, the game got close.
Not that defense.
Houston. Denver. Denver looked like we was about to whip their ass. And then we let them back in the game second half.
Yeah.
And then Houston, we was down 14-3 at one point. So, I mean, we haven't had a game.
It's just typical Steelers.
We haven't had a game where I'm just like, we're dominating. The last time we had a dominating game was against Cam Newton.
I feel like y'all playing how y'all playing last year. Just Ben Roethlisberger gives you that extra touchdown or two. To like
we couldn't once we hit 10 points. Once we hit 10 to 12. Once we had one touchdown. If it was an offensive touchdown, it was over. Literally any game we won last year is because Minka, Devin, who else scored on our defense? It's literally our defense. The defense pick up a fumble, pick up a whatever. That's it. Literally it. Our offense was terrible.
He gives you those two.
Literally, Ben is good for 2 to 3 touchdowns, and that's sort of what we need right now. He still needs to hit on the deep ball. So he was 0 for 8 against
Houston.
Houston. Houston 0 for 8 against Houston at 15 plus passes.
That's nasty.
So he needs to, you know what I'm saying? Tighten that up, Ben. Tighten the elbow up. You're a super holy, awesome Christian now. Figure it out, my guy.
All right.
Glad you quit the porn.
Sheesh.
Can I give a grade lower than an F? Like, is that possible?
You could drop out of school.
I can drop. Man,
drop out.
Giants need to drop out the NFL, man. They need to I promise you, put Alabama in. They're winning 2 games, man. Don't at me, man. This offense, I've been saying this for the past
2 games. Jesus Christ.
I've been saying for the past 2 to 3 weeks. This offense is fucking sorry, man. I'm just saying this too, man. I've never seen an offense, any team, any year since I've been watching since 2006, bro, play this bad. Not even the 0-16 Lions offense. They were pretty bad. But like this offense is just as bad.
Yeah, the 0-16 Browns. I remember that season. They fought in
they fought in a lot of games.
4 games where they clearly got blown out, but they were close games every other game.
No bias. Put Daniel Jones on that 0-16 team. They're going 3-13.
Mm-hmm. I'll
give him 2-3 games.
They had
Kaiser and Cody Kessler.
But Kessler ended up being the guy because you know how.
Yeah, you know how the NFL goes.
You know how Kaiser started.
Kaiser really didn't get a chance.
Wasn't Case Keenum on that team?
No.
Case Keenum was on the team. No.
Keenum is the kid in the Cam Newton commercial. Remember?
No, that's Kyle Allen.
Nah, bro, that's Keenum waiting for Baker.
Anyways, man, going off subject, I'm gonna give the offensive F minus plus minus.
Minus negative.
Yeah, it's just very negative. What is a negative times a positive? A negative. All right, it's very fucking bad. Daniel Jones looking like hot ass. Evan Ingram continuing to look like hot ass. Golden Tate fighting Jalen Ramsey after the game. 104 total yards in 3 games, bro. That's not what we want. You need to perform, man, because you may get a lot of money for your old ass out there to be fighting over some personal issues because Ramsey left your sister. All right, yeah, bro.
I think Ramsey was also saying shit on Twitter about he was kind of being savage on Twitter.
Of course, it's Ramsey. You don't let Ramsey? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's Ramsey.
That's why I really want the Rams and Ravens to play because I think the perfect
Ramsey played last
that's what I'm saying. And the perfect antidote for Ramsey is Marcus Peters because there is nobody more savage than Marcus. Yo, I hate
it was Talib and Peters, man.
Bro, I hate Marcus. Like Marcus, Artie Burns' rookie year, we played the Chiefs, and in the mic'd up, Artie Burns is trying to talk trash to Marcus Peters, bro. And Marcus Peters is like, okay, yeah, but you got any picks though? Artie Burns would finish that season with... No, it was the second year. Artie Picks would finish that year with...
No picks. I remember that.
This is the 2017 year, bro. I will never forget that mic'd up because he literally looked at him.
I remember that draft. Yeah, I picked Artie
picks
Burns, bro. I remember that draft you picked Artie Burns. I seen so many Steelers fans like,
you were there.
William Jackson.
William Jackson. He's not looking good neither, but he
would have been.
He's the best. He's the best on the Bengals.
Yeah, he's
right now. He's still consistent. He's still even if he's on the downturn, his downturn is better than anything.
It's all right. Y'all either could have went Artie Burns L or Eli Apple L. So
I would have rather taken Eli.
Anyways,
Eli Apple found more work after he left the Giants. He still had enough value to be traded to a team.
He was sorry on the Saints.
Yeah, he was sorry on the Saints.
But he's still
sorry in Carolina.
Burn. He still had some burn.
We won that game mostly because
bro, there was a whole meme with Dak fucking Eli Apple down there somewhere, and he just throwing the deep pass.
Fucking Eli Apple,
bro. He legit had so many penalties that game. It was hilarious.
So garbage. That's
He's Janoris Jenkins now.
P.I. King, bro.
Dang, man, that's sad, man.
Giants, going back on topic.
Yep.
Offense sucks.
Terrible.
Defense, besides the 49er game, we could be winning some games with this defense if we had, man, Jason Garrett, you looking like hot ass.
Y'all could have upset
I've been praising this man just to piss Cowboys fans off. He's looking like some true Duke, man. He's Duke.
How would you have felt if they would have just demoted Pat Shurmur instead of firing him?
No, get him out of there,
You
man.
don't think he'd be better OC than Garrett, though?
Hey, we should have just hired him at OC in the first place. If we just think about OC.
Yeah.
Nah, get him out. He was HC. All right,
you guys were like low key hiring
to
get picks, man. I think that your last going from Coughlin to McAdoo to Shurmur just smelled like, nah, we trying to get some generational players in here, and then we'll set them up for whoever we pick. Yeah. Just to hire Joe Judge.
Hey, and man, Joe Judge
might be great.
Bro,
stop.
Too early Joe Judge is making these players play with heart. The offense is just fucking sorry, man. That's plain and simple. Gettleman, we got a wide receiver problem, man. It's on you.
On him.
I've been saying this last year. Been calling you Gettle this whole offseason, man.
3 linebackers in a
you looking like your seat is blazing hot right now, man.
Yep. He's such a man. He would be. I feel like he'd just be a better scout, man.
He should just be a scout. But like. Even then, the players he's drafting, they're not really performing right now, man. They're not. Like, where's Darnay Holmes? Where's Julian Love? Julian Love, I'm lying. Julian Love has been playing great. But, where's Darnay? Where's Corey Ballantyne? Where are these guys at? You just traded for Isaac Yadam, and he looks like man.
Yikes.
I'm gonna give the defense a B+, and I gave the offense a F- times
Jesus.
Jeez. $1 million.
So that's what basically.
Basically, Kaka.
How many Cowboys, bro?
Yeah.
It's literally reverse.
Yeah, it's literally the worst offense against one of the worst defenses. This is the worst offense. But the Jets can move the ball. The goddamn Lions can move the ball. Who else? The Jags can move the ball. Nah, they have been looking pretty trash. But they moved the ball in the first 2 weeks.
Wow, even
they had 400 yards against the Cincinnati Bengals.
They did? Yeah. Well, the Bengals defense is garbage.
It's the
Bengals defense is dookie.
They were also missing Mike Daniels and I forgot.
Yeah.
But I mean, still the Bengals. Man, fuck the Bengals. I mean, no North bias. Everybody's a friend of mine.
12 more games in a year. We win the 2.
Long season, bro.
And you think so? If you guys aren't trying to get, I already told you who y'all gonna draft. Jalen Waddle.
We're not. No, bro.
Yeah, Jalen Waddle. What you gonna do? Draft another lineman? Y'all need some.
Bro, we got cap this year. We have cap this year, so if we could show some fight at the end of the season, get 6 wins, 7 wins, and attract some free agents. Barkley's coming back, and then draft some. Hey man,
the running back class for the free agency is going to be good, but
free
the draft
agency.
Travis Etienne. Oh, you have Saquon.
What the hell? For what?
Jalen Waddle.
People have been. The Giants fans have been calling on Twitter like Saquon might get traded. Like, there's no point in keeping him there. They're just gonna waste his talent. You better get something from him. I say keep him, but
that'll be a wild story, man.
Yeah, that'd be crazy,
you guys had so much. The Giants at one point had like some legit talent, man.
That's where you fired Gettleman. If he's just even thinking about trading Barkley. You know what, man? Just sell the team, man. Just sell the team. The Merritt and Tish family don't know what the fuck they doing.
Time to go to San Antonio.
No. hell no. We're not gonna get not that story franchise that's been in the league for
the
95 years. You tripping? Maybe the Jaguars or the Titans or the Panthers, the new teams, like newer established teams has been built for like 20 seasons.
If there was a storied franchise that I would probably see, like, if they just don't ever go anywhere, like if the Jets don't ever do anything,
get the Jets out of here.
Like that's a storied franchise, but man, they still claiming what the hell is his name? Guaranteed a Super Bowl win.
Joe Namath, bro.
Man, they still claiming this man's is the greatest all time.
Goddamn, Atari wasn't even out yet, bro. Like, were they even playing video games back then?
Bro. Black people have no rights. Bro.
They were throwing like rocks. Bro. They were like trying to throw rocks, like skip rocks and hopscotch.
You beat the Baltimore Colts. Come on, man.
The Baltimore Colts. They're not even a team no more. Like, they moved to Indianapolis.
All these teams. Well, how would you feel if your team moved cities?
I don't see it.
Never gonna happen.
But I don't think...
we're all fans of especially.
I don't see it.
I think Jacksonville could relocate.
That's what I'm saying. Jacksonville, Tennessee.
Yep.
But honestly, the Raiders, they relocated a lot.
They've already, that's
so I think they're done.
The Raiders are such a disrespected, storied franchise. Cause it's like,
they should have stayed in Oakland, man. They should
have. I mean, or at least go back to L.A. and be the L.A. Raiders again. But
but it's already L.A. Chargers and Rams. They should have moved the Chargers to Las Vegas. Cause Chargers ain't shit.
Better.
Chargers ain't shit.
Where the Chargers go to?
They're in L.A. They share a stadium with the Rams.
Oh, they went to L.A.
Would have been Rams and Raiders back in L.A.
I thought they relocated somewhere.
Who?
The Chargers were in San Diego.
They were in...
Oh, they were in San Diego.
Yeah, bro.
They were in San Diego. You right.
Go
then
Chargers,
LA was St. Louis. So
they need to put an NFL team in Oklahoma City. Nah. I swear to God, their fans will be... They already have great NBA fans. They will get the full support in Oklahoma City.
You got to go to Oregon first.
Oregon? For an NFL team?
Yeah.
I think... Yeah,
that's where Nike is. That's where all the uniforms are made. Like, come on, man. Oregon has Oregon Ducks. Yeah. Portland Trailblazers. Amen. But there's already 3 teams. There's already 2 teams in Texas.
I know. So they don't give a damn, bro.
Give Alabama a team.
There's 3 teams in New York.
Give Alabama a team. Alabama's a football state.
You know what? Alabama would be a wild. Could you imagine that pipeline?
You don't think so? I mean, it's Alabama. It's the Southern would be cool.
If Alabama, like,
who did you say?
What for different reasons, but I don't know. I wanted to see. I think they should just keep it at college.
I think they should just.
That should be that college right there.
That's the
college domination right there, bro.
They should just upgrade the Crimson Tide to the NFL and replace them
Not
in the
even
NFC
replace
East.
the name or nothing. Just the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yep, Crimson motherfucking Tide, man. Roll Tide.
Roll motherfucking Tide.
They wouldn't be the Steelers. Nah. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think no college team is beating an NFL team. You could put the 2011 Miami team against an NFL team.
Maybe 2019 Clemson versus
or LSU. LSU.
Oh no, that's also I meant.
Look at one of the greatest coaches in college history, Nick Saban. He went to the Dolphins and he quit midway, bro.
Because you can't talk to grown men like that. You just can't. And they grown men who make just as much money as you, buddy. Yeah. So you definitely not going. And they've been in the league for mad long. I'm not a kid. I'm not begging you for money so I can get some Gatorade, bro. I'm a grown man.
But hey, man, he got his rings in college, man. It's like that dude from.
He's the college Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Just like the dude in women's basketball, Gino Ari, whatever the fuck his last name is.
Oh yeah, he's the GOAT there.
UConn, right?
Yep.
He's the GOAT. I bet you he goes to men's college basketball, he's gonna be like, huh? What? He should have.
I think he took a chance in the NBA. I think he's one of those guys who had a shot. There's a lot of guys who have their like many shots in the NBA and then it just don't work. And you know, sometimes your calling is your calling, man. It's just what life is. It's wild. So we're gonna move on real quick. I guess we'll do a really quick overview so we can get into week 5.
Before we do that, he's never had an NBA shot.
Nope.
He's literally just stayed in college.
Hey, make your money, playboy.
Make your money.
Ben, anything else on this? No?
Nah.
All right. Woo! NBA Finals talk.
Boo.
World's
Here we go.
worst NBA season of
Here
all
we go.
time.
Here we go. Because it's LeBron. Here we
No,
go.
not 'cause
Nope.
of
Yup.
LeBron.
It is because of LeBron. Know what you gonna do?
No, it's 'cause
LeBron sexual.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are, man.
I know it's. I know LeBron fans. It's hard to admit.
So sad.
It's really hard. The stomach. I know it's hard to admit, bro.
But
I'm just
saying.
This is probably the worst NBA season of all time. The worst NBA
sat
Finals.
through
Ben is saying
4
that.
years of LeBron and the Cavs versus the same Golden State team, man.
But that was built
He
by
said-
draft,
Okay,
and
there
then
was
KD came.
actual fans in the stadium.
Wait, I'm talking about just boring ass finals, bro.
No,
Like,
it
you already
wasn't.
knew. Outside of the 3-1 2016 finals,
No, it wasn't.
was over.
Of course,
You didn't want to see a new young bro. The first finals when they upset.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Then the
Stop
second one,
hating,
and then the third one. But the fourth one was terrible. It was over. Everybody knew it was a foregone conclusion.
Bro,
It was done. That fourth one was, bro. That's why the next year,
Had that-
even though
bro.
it was Toronto and it was a depleted Golden State team,
I
everybody
guarantee,
had
I
excitement. It was
guarantee,
new.
I guarantee you, if the Clippers advance and they beat the Los Angeles Lakers,
You
y'all
would be
would
saying
not
the same
you
But
would-
I
you would be
can't.
saying the same thing.
I can't. I know I would.
Exactly.
I cannot speak.
Bisexual.
I cannot speak. No, I.
LeBron.
No. I'm saying I know. I meant to say I know I wouldn't be saying that, but I can't speak for everybody else. The asterisk thing makes no
The
sense.
majority.
The only asterisk thing that makes sense to me is the Houston Astros title because
Yes.
they literally cheated for that. That asterisk makes sense. The people talking about Brady's because of Spygate. If that's a legit asterisk,
but that's
The
like
health
week
of
one.
global
That was like a
pandemic?
week
What the
one
hell?
game. Hey man, yeah man.
Nah,
What?
that's- Oh,
what?
this is the worst NBA
A
season
global
of all time.
pandemic pauses the season.
Maybe you think
They
it's
go
not.
and do a
I know it's
tournament
harder
in the
than-
bubble. You got to see the
I'm not
Phoenix
discrediting
Suns go
LeBron
8-0.
at all.
You got to see the Memphis Grizzlies come up. You got to see
Asterisk.
Portland Trailblazers make a run.
Asterisk.
But how? They
It's
still
okay,
play the
man.
It's
games.
just that I mean,
That's
It's
stupid.
hard in it, bro.
So
I know it's. I know
it's
it's
only
really
because
hard.
it's
in it.
because
you
it's
only
LeBron.
you only think it's not because it's LeBron.
It's because it is. If it was Kawhi in the finals,
No way.
they would not have done it.
I was
That
thinking
and they
I was
would-
thinking
you
this
would
when
be
they were starting the
You would
bubble.
be
There
trolling
was
that
no
LeBron
way.
didn't make it to the finals.
Of course.
So then you would be 100%. Oh yeah, this is.
But I would have known because I don't hate LeBron. Maybe him. Maybe Ben.
y'all both
Not
hate
me.
LeBron.
I don't hate LeBron.
Yeah, both.
How can I hate someone that's beat my
Bulls
Bulls team in 5 straight
They made
playoff
the
series?
You said
There
what?
was no way that they was gonna let Miami Heat win the NBA Finals when the year Kobe died.
Why not? They also, if we're going back conspiracy theory, then the Lakers Celtics finals would have been a way better as far as history. Oh, they would have been slurping the hell out of those 50s, 60s, 80s highlights. That's all it would have been. That would have been the most profitable way. If these finals were as trash as LeBron haters and the basketball enthusiasts say it is, then
Ain't no LeBron hate, man. It's the same.
I'm not hating on
then
LeBron.
if it was the Clippers,
It's facts,
if
bro.
the Nuggets would have made it to the finals, you would not have this energy at all.
I would,
Especially if they came back from 3-1 3 times. Y'all
I
would
would,
not
bro.
have
I
that
promise
energy.
you. I was already thinking about this before,
Facts.
like when the NBA, when the bubble regular season started. Like this is an asterisk year, and there was already discussions
that's
about
okay,
that.
man.
But they're just
Nobody
coming back up
cheated.
because it's LeBron. Man, that's
Nobody-
what the LeBron
it was
haters,
just-
bro.
It's okay, man.
They
Not
just
me.
spaced it out. They missed out on what, a month and a half
First
of
of all,
games because the playoffs
bro,
were already around the corner.
they
The playoffs
left-
started in April. It got shut down in March, so they missed out on what, 3 weeks of games.
Bro, they left out the best team in the NBA.
Who?
The Bulls.
Fuck that.
Come
Nah,
on, bro.
man.
You
The
left
bubble
out
was
Kobe
exciting.
Schweit, bro.
The
Come
bubble,
on.
I
the
know
bubble
that.
provided excitement. The bubble provided hope because we thought everything was canceled, and were we watching golf? Were you gonna watch Australian football?
Yeah,
No.
nah, that sounds cool.
No.
Nah,
Bro,
bro,
they
if
kick
that
and
was
punt the
if that
whole
was
time.
brought up, what?
They kick and punt the whole
That's
time.
rugby.
No, yeah, it's rugby, but it's.
I
it's
like
not
watching
rugby.
rugby. Is cool. I
But
watch
no,
rugby.
but it's not rugby though.
Oh, it's
It's like rugby. It's football and rugby. It's a marriage basically.
that's not cool.
Did y'all watch it?
I didn't
did.
even know about it. I didn't know about it.
But you know about the bubble.
We
You
watched
knew
the
that baseball
XFL.
was coming
We
back.
watched the XFL. before-
XFL. I
like,
really wish they could have finished this.
Yeah.
But I think that narrative. I understand the narrative. I can't be ignorant.
You telling me you wouldn't have watched that Australian football if it was nationally televised, like
I watched
the AAF?
it.
Yeah,
not funny. It's just not funny.
I didn't even know that was going on.
You didn't even let us know about Australian football.
Because
so how do you know
was gonna watch it,
bro? Like you used to be like,
so I watched. Like this finally going past the final. I would have been like, yeah, cool. The finals going on. So I watched the game. You know, I watch a game because it's cool to watch. This year's final is so ass.
It's because football is also going on. It's because attention can also be like right now at this time. You have an election going on. You have PS5 dropping. You have all this. You literally have so much shit. And the NBA wasn't even supposed to be like. Did you guys know the U.S. Open for golf started in November?
Yeah. No, not the. We talking about the men's U.S. Open?
Yeah.
I know the women's U.S. Open.
Did you know a tournament just finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody's talking about that shit because we're talking about the NBA. We're talking about the Titans catching Corona. We're talking about Cam's comeback. We're talking about that shit because football moves the needle. This podcast is a majority football. You can't really say.
Look, it's the NBA. Like nobody. We don't talk about NBA in August and September games wise unless it's summer league.
Unless there's like a rookie you want to
off
see in
season.
Summer, like watching Zion.
These are actually NFL players playing. I mean NBA players playing.
Yeah, that's
in a regular season.
The bubble is, and I don't think the bubble deserves the.
You see when football is out. When you see when football is done, the NFL is done, college football is done, and when the NBA gets done in June. That little span between July and
it's a dead spot.
Yeah, it's a dead spot. Yeah. They talk about tennis and golf, but like if you got the option to talk about the NBA in August and September about actual games being played, of course I'm going to do it too. We're doing it right now.
I think they should do a summer league more. I think it's great. I think they should somehow because this season isn't going to be normal anyway. So
glad you agree. It's an asterisk season, bro.
It's not an asterisk season. that doesn't.
It's only because LeBron's in the finals, man. If he would have lost to the Clippers,
if I would have been, if I'm sitting down watching the Denver Nuggets play the Miami Heat, I told you I was rooting for the Heat because I've always been. I love Jimmy Butler, and when LeBron left the Heat, I still had whatever. I love the Heat. I have no beef with Spoelstra. Still rooted for Wade, all that shit when they went through that. But of course, I'm following Bron, so. Whatever.
Yeah, man. You know.
If it would have been a Heat Clippers, then I would have been enthralled and fully in Heat mode. And if they would have beat them, if the Heat were to beat the Clippers in the finals, the asterisk thing 100% would come up because it's Kawhi getting beat.
It would
not
even Kawhi just
you wouldn't bring that up. You wouldn't bring that up.
Kawhi in the finals.
You wouldn't bring up asterisk if it was Heat Clippers.
Yes, I would bring it up too. LeBron fans will bring it up if LeBron didn't make it.
If Kawhi won, if Kawhi makes it to the finals and he wins, the ads about Kawhi running LA are legit. Everything. There's so many levels. That asterisk shit makes no sense. Makes no sense. The Houston Astros had a terrible season. Was out of the limelight. Everybody's fine with that because they have an asterisk on their championship. Nobody wants to see them win because they legit cheated. If the Lakers win the title, you're gonna be super mad if they go on a run and win again. Like you're gonna be that upset.
Yep.
You're gonna be that upset if they go on a run again.
Asterisk.
Because it's irrelevant. Asterisk.
First of all, they're not gonna make a run again because man, Billy motherfucking Donovan for them Bulls.
Nah, it's like the Giants. I'm gonna go. I understand though. I'm honestly. I understand why people feel like it's an asterisk, whether it is basketball or whether it's just LeBron hate. I understand. I don't agree. It's stupid, but I understand. So that's all. Agree to disagree. That's a stupid narrative though. Lakers Heat finals 2020 finals, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers lead 3-1. Heat took game 3, 115 to 104. That was fun. I watched some of that, which was a Sunday night game, which was rough to watch because you want to watch Sunday night football.
I mean, I didn't really care.
But the Lakers played like trash, pretty much. In Showtime, they weren't in it. They knew they weren't on TV. They knew people were watching football.
LeBron left the court early, and everybody bashed the hell out of him.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron scratches his ass a certain way. People are gonna bash him. I mean, it's just Bron. But it's good to see. It's been a fun series, man, because the Heat don't ever quit. Like every quarter. No matter what the lead is, bro, the Heat they generally don't stop.
If they lose, I wouldn't be surprised if they make it again next year.
Yeah, because
if they bring in a
star, they set their team up for that.
Yeah, if they bring in a star that's on the same page as them, I don't.
Bro, you already see. There's already reports on ESPN of there's like potential. There's a couple big free agents that they have a wandering eye towards Miami because cap wise they have money.
Mm-hmm.
They built a team through draft and through trades that didn't hurt them, like it hurt other teams.
Yeah,
bro, like they set themselves up for success. I genuinely feel like this is one of those. I would love to see Heat Golden State next year in the finals, man. I would love to see if the Golden State comes back to
Golden
be
State
whatever.
might trade that number 2 pick for.
I think they are. I think that's what the move. That's what the just like when the Lakers got the.
There's been Giannis rumors, obviously.
Yeah, I've heard.
But there recently has been Paul George rumors, and I think that'll be dumb. Yeah, they're going to send Wiggins too with the number 2 pick. Wiggins is garbage.
I'd rather shoot for Giannis. I'd rather shoot for Giannis 100%. Or isn't
heard Nets are trying to
Victor Oladipo's trying to leave.
Like, do you guys wait? What did you say?
Victor Oladipo wants to leave Portland.
He probably
not Portland.
Like, see, that's
Indianapolis.
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 The Indianapolis
Pacers. Hey, YouTube title. Sorry.
If Victor Oladipo go to the Heat, I don't know, man. Because I feel like he's gonna have that role in OKC he had. And, I mean, it's different because you're not playing with Westbrook and Paul George, right?
And that team is
Westbrook and Melo, right? It was just Westbrook and Melo.
They traded to get Melo.
Not Melo. They traded Depot and Sabonis to get Paul George.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And that's how we ended up on the Pacers.
Yeah, and then we traded a second. First. I think we traded her first for Carmelo Anthony.
Ew, that's nasty. I mean, they don't really value their first round picks in the NBA like the NFL, so.
No. This and the draft in the NBA I've been learning is such a it's literally weird. The NBA draft is hit and miss sorta.
It's most likely miss.
NBA like college is so much harder for the value of talent. Like from the college to the NBA.
Yeah, NFL you can sort of see like if this kid was a 5-star recruit in high school, how did he translate? And you easily know whether this guy he was a crazy safety in high school, man can't hit nobody in college. And that happens, bro. That NBA
I feel like also like that one college year experience isn't really
unless you're that great.
You gotta extend the rule to 2-3 years like the NCAA. Mm-hmm. Or NCAA football in the NFL, and the overseas scene has been getting pretty better, man. I first started with Emmanuel Mudiay. I mean, he's decent. He's not like the guy that everybody thought he would be. LaMelo Ball's coming, and he's been looking like a GOAT.
Yep.
And
point forward.
We're the NBL league, I believe that's what it's called. Luka Doncic, you see Luka, man. That man is a 30, 10, and 8.
Luka.
30.
Luka.
Oh wait, not 30. Luka. Well, yeah, man. I believe taking the overseas scene, or isn't there something new this year that you can start in the G League or something like that?
So coming out of high school, you can officially, instead of going to the NBA or not the NCAA, you can literally just go to the G League, or there's the overseas league, or it's something. No, I think I'm confusing what LeVar was trying to do, and the NBA basically said, that's a good idea, we're going to do it, but you tried, and you had to send your kid overseas. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna take that, though. And they did it. Like, hey, man, LeVar. Hey, LeVar. But LeVar had a vision.
Yeah.
And what he was saying made sense, and like what the NCAA was scared of and what they were trying to critique is like, oh, no, why would a kid not go to Duke to get a college education and only, bro, you telling me I can make 3 to whatever K playing a sport, getting better, actually getting looks, having a full season, not struggling and not having to be a pawn in your fucking college game? Because if I'm not good enough to make it to the league, or if I'm not good enough to go from like third year player in college to the NBA, and I can just get my start right out of high school and developing, learning what the game of basketball. That's what Luka didn't Luka start pro? Young as hell, so he learned what the game was. He learned. He said
a lot
LaMelo too.
There's a lot of NBA players that like overseas, high school, college. They said they be saying like it's easier to score. It's easier to score. No, it's not easy to score. It's harder. It's harder overseas and harder in high school than it is in the NBA because once people make an NBA and they get that check.
Yeah,
they really like.
Yeah,
lose,
they don't
they
really
lose like
they lose a little bit of game. Yeah,
in high school and college and overseas,
they're
stuff,
hungry.
That's what Kobe said, man. About he said that's the reason why I see MJ winning 6 rings because they lose the drive because they get paid a lot. Nowadays they really get paid a lot. Like if you Scottie Pippen get paid like $900K, like what drive do you? That's a bad drive. Like I don't even want to play for that. Man,
and it's like he probably got to those points too, but he's also like, damn man, I gotta be playing with the greatest fucking player of all time, and I want these rings, but fuck this organization.
The NCAA is definitely in trouble. Even though they allowed players to earn money now,
they're still trying to. There's so many finesses behind that. I wish we could have a lawyer.
Remember, it took Shabazz Napier and Breanna Stewart, both UConn college alumni who played basketball there, who won a title that year, come out on ESPN and say like, "Yo, we're hungry. Like we don't eat."
Yeah, that's real talk. Like, and it's crazy because when that happened, if you looked in like comments and stuff. It was like, damn, it's like that at UConn. Imagine at these D2, D3 schools
like
where they don't
FCS teams, sports. And then with football and all of that. Like, you going to play football. You got a scholarship. You got a free stay. But you can't even like have boosters like help you, or it's a vacant trophy if you win because they're leading like 5-star recruits to that team for that. Yeah, bullshit. They were just feeding them. They were living a happy life. And they won. They just won. You can't, man.
Let them live. Man.
How they did Reggie Bush was dirty.
That is crazy. And I think they officially gave him his. I think this year he was officially like he's good when it comes to his Heisman, whatever. But they did that dirty, bro. They did that so dirty.
They're like, oh man, his mom got a car.
He can't be doing
that boy was eating. Rent was paid. Nah, let's just take that Heisman away. He didn't deserve that. He didn't rush for them 2,000 yards or whatever he did. He didn't get those 20. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. At USC, crazy, man.
All of them, though. It was Matt Lionheart. All of them was getting money and doing that sort of thing, but they didn't win the Heisman, and they weren't Reggie Bush, so they had to make an example out of somebody.
And on that topic, dating back to, like, we're moving forward to, like, 2016, 2017, NCAA finally passes like, oh yeah, we're gonna feed you now. Like, hey, you're not getting paid, but you said you were hungry, so like we got you. So we like how I feel, NCAA ain't shit,
bro. The biggest gangsters in the world, bro.
It's definitely the NCAA.
The biggest gangsters in the world, because it's like, how in the world, like this is basically semi-pro, or this is just G League basically. But we not paying y'all. And you better appreciate the fact that we're not paying y'all because we're also letting y'all go to school here
to learn or to get a bachelor's or master's degree.
Yeah.
You can have that. Some jobs they don't even care about that anymore. No. So like, but like, hey, you can work 4 to 6. I mean, you can study and take tests and shit for 4 to 6 years. You can earn that, and you can get a job if the NBA don't work out.
Yep. And they say it like it's so simple too.
Yeah.
Like damn, bro. Like I'm not a human being who had dreams.
Yeah.
Of doing this, and now I have to like.
I think that's why people lose the drive. Most of them coming from college because they get the money now, and it's just like, hey man, I'm playing. Like most of these guys are playing for money.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
But that's why these stars are stars because they actually want to win. Damian Lillard, he actually wants to win. John Morant, we seen one here of him. He actually wants to win. Yeah, he ain't playing. He told Andre Iguodala, man, fuck you.
That was beautiful.
You want to win with me? I'm still gonna win.
Like you want to leave so bad? I don't get it. Like you don't like what we got going over here. Like we got, and they look talented.
They do.
Them and the Suns look so fun to watch in the bubble, man. That was such a great time. Even the Raptors for a hot second looked kind of fun, but no. Then Pascal decided to beat Kaka. So these were our NBA.
Yep.
Did we go over?
I don't think we went over the finals predictions for Game 5.
Yeah, I said Lakers in 7. I still.
We went over our predictions. I said Heat in 6, and you said Heat in 7, right?
Yep.
Is it too late to change it, man?
Definitely.
Lakers are currently up 3-1, man.
It's definitely the Lakers, the LA Refers.
I still got Heat in 6, but I'm gonna
LA
say
Refers.
Wait, no.
There we go.
He can't even win in 6 no more. It's impossible because the Lakers are up 3-1.
Yep.
So I got Lakers in 5 or Heat in 7. That's it.
I still got the Lakers. 7.
I got Lakers in 5 because they're wearing their mama jerseys and they're 5-0. Wait, 4-0.
They're 4-0 with the mama jerseys
since the playoffs started.
Scripted, bro.
Scripted.
Scripted. Here we go.
Although I want them to win for Kobe because Kobe's one of my favorite players growing up, but I don't know, man. You know, looking very asterisky, man.
Asterisk. Title for Kobe, man.
Hey, man. LeBron's 4-6, man. Let's go. Anthony Davis gets his first.
That is such a nasty.
Anthony Davis, he gets his first. He opts out and he goes to Chicago, man. Let's fucking go, man.
Dwight Howard finally gets himself a ring. Yep. That's gonna be cool to see.
And with a second stint with the Lakers too.
That's crazy. I knew it was gonna work out. I had a feeling because I figured that he would play a little better with LeBron. Oh, he's like younger. He's older now, more mature. He's been through a lot of shit. Oh, do you even remember the stuff that happened with him 2 years ago with the rumors? No, Dwight Howard.
Oh, you talking about the training rumors?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. She was wild, man. He had a buttocks injury, bro. I don't know.
He was with Washington at the time too, man.
Yeah.
Like who
only played like 9 games. He hasn't come back to the league.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wow.
He just came back to the NBA like, hey, what's up, man? Dwight Howard, Superman, here, man.
Remember me?
Superman.
Super sus, man.
I'm about to get a couple blocks on Nikola, and y'all ain't even gonna think about the butt thing no more.
Nope.
He did, bro. He did. Hey, man, I'm proud. But that's just.
He never came out about it, and he's currently smashing Taya Cooper from. Dang, I can't even say the WNBA team. She's a WNBA. Remember the chick, the viral clip that came out? She got a steal.
She posts me up.
Yeah. She posts me up. I'm moaning.
Post me up. I'm moaning. That's the wildest meme ever, man. Bro. That is the wildest shit ever.
Twitter, man.
I love the internet.
Twitter. All right, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, gentlefolk alike, we're ending. No, we're not ending. I'm sorry. We're entering the final chapter of this podcast today with our Week 5 game picks and predictions.
Oh, man. I already told y'all. I'm going undefeated. I don't care. I don't care.
Whoa. You know it. Okay. First game, Buccaneers, Bears. Ben, where we going, man?
Got the Bucks.
The Bucks?
Yep.
Why Bucks?
Cause man, I believed in the Bears last week. They failed me, bro. I got the Bucks.
I rooted for the Colts last week. I didn't believe in the Bears. I still don't believe in Nick Foles. I feel like that Bucks defense is finally like
clicking.
It's clicking, you know. Although they gave up 28-31 to the Chargers. Yeah, Justin Herbert just looks really good.
But that is I was just about to say Justin Herbert also looks good. So.
The Bears offense is just as sorry as the Giants. I'm gonna just say Giants are up about 3 notches. Sorryism. And I'm going with the Bucks, man. Easy. Tom Brady 3 touchdowns. Mike Evans 2 goal line touchdowns. Let's go, man.
Fantasy. Carolina, Atlanta. Atlanta's at home. How we feel? 0-4 Panthers.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers
0-4 Falcons. I'm sorry.
0-4 Falcons. 2-2 Panthers.
Yep. So you going with Carolina?
I'm going with Carolina because Teddy Bridgewater has been looking real good with those trash receivers he's got. Yup, they are trash, Carolina. Except Robbie Anderson. Yeah, keep giving me those fancy points. Yeah. I just don't believe in the Falcons at all.
I don't either. I'm not gonna bet against.
No, you don't, bro. Don't say it, man. Don't say it, man.
I got the Falcons, man.
Ooh, spicy.
I say they get their first win, man. It's a surprise win. I get their first upset right here, bro.
Not really an upset because the Panthers are kind of meh. Yeah. And the Falcons' offense they're there.
Yeah.
Defense.
I got the Falcons.
No AJ Terrell still. No Kazi. Nah, I'm straight.
Cincinnati versus Baltimore.
Ravens, easy wash.
Baltimore.
Although I'm gonna say Baltimore. in a 17-point game. Joe Burrow is gonna have a game. I think he's gonna have a game, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a little 34-17 game. Bengals are gonna be in, but Lamar's gonna Lamar. Plain and simple.
I got the Ravens also in a 17+ game. 17+.
Oh, okay. I'll say that too. 17+. Nope. No, he's not getting off of that.
17+ game, and I say Joe Burrow has his worst game of the season.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
One of the worst. His second worst, because I think his worst is going to be against the Steelers.
Oh, thanks.
Nah, I think the worst is going to be against the Giants, but... Man, this is a tough game because you can't go...
For the spicy chicken. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going. I was going. No, but no. Can't do it.
Ravens?
Gotta do Ravens. Yep. I think though that this game ends up being. I think the Baltimore Ravens score 40+ points this game. 40+ points.
40+.
40+ points.
That's
40+ points.
That
secondary boo boo. Lamar
Bengals
Jackson still
sorry.
got to be pissed off after that Kansas City loss. I think he still ain't like we killed the Washington team. But nah, man, I'm still pissed, man. I think he about to go in. Jacksonville versus Houston.
Man, I said I wasn't picking Jacksonville again.
But you picking Jacksonville again?
Actually, you know what? Houston's gonna get their first win. Romeo Crennel, I believe, is the interim head coach.
Yep.
And he's been a coordinator in this league for a while. He hasn't had a head coach. No, he hasn't had a head coaching job since I believe it was either the Vikings and like 09 or Chiefs. No, Chiefs. Yeah, Romeo Crennel. I think he got fired.
This is Houston versus Jacksonville at Houston though.
This is a very tough game, man, because they just got rid of Billy O.B. But the Minishew's looking like Dookie. Man, I don't know, man.
I got Chiefs.
Chiefs?
What is this game?
Texans and Jags, bro.
Texans and Jags. I got the Texans, bro.
Yeah, I got the Texans.
Because ain't no way they're gonna start off on 5, right, guys?
No way.
Man, Bill O'Brien was there, yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I believe in Romeo, man. Romeo Crennel, man. Let's do it, man. Get this dub.
Las Vegas versus Kansas City. Kansas City is home.
I'm not picking the Gruden Grinders ever again.
Yeah, I'm not betting against the
4-0 Chiefs. Who you got?
I got the Chiefs, of course. Blowout. I got a blowout.
17+ point game. I got Chiefs, man. Easy. Ain't no way.
Home 40 points. Let's go.
Man. Is that 40?
40 fantasy points. Let's go.
Cool for Mahomes.
Yeah. Denver, New England. New England is home.
I got New England.
New England? Yeah, I think this is
Wait, what game? It's Broncos Patriots?
Yep.
Oh, for New England. Easy.
Yeah. Clean sweep. We got 4 clean. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 clean sweeps, and Ben picked Atlanta. If not, we would have been all clean sweeps.
Yeah, you weirdo. You picked Atlanta.
Yeah, I picked Atlanta. Yep.
Weirdo.
Yes, Arizona versus Giants. Not Giants. Arizona versus the New York Jets at home on that field. I don't like that field.
Man, Sam Darnold's out. Joe Flacco's starting. That's the original check down Poppy. Even though he has a cannon arm, a cannon foreign arm. I'm going with Cardinal, man. Kyler Murray bouncing back. The Jets is sorry. Plain and simple.
Go ahead.
Cardinals,
Arizona.
By easy. I'm about to.
Buy the Cardinals, man.
Cause it's easy, bro. Jets. You want me to go for the Jets again? I'm never voting for the Jets again. You won't catch me on this show. Vote for the Jets again, bro.
Yeah. You know what?
I feel like the Jets will finish with the number 1 pick.
I think the Jets are gonna have like the third 0-16 season.
I'm picking the motherfucking Jets.
No, you're not.
Oh my god.
No, you're not. You're lying, man.
I refuse to have this many clean sweeps. I can't do it.
So you're gonna take a bet
chicken.
on yourself?
You need some spicy pollo.
Joe Flacco.
But
you gotta you get a chance to erase that and move
right
on
now,
from it.
I'll pick the Jets and the Cardinals.
Nah, you can't, bro. You got the Jets, man. Go ahead. Why the Jets?
Pollo, bro.
Pollo.
Pollo. It's spicy pollo, bro.
That's very spicy.
Okay. Here's my thing. If Kyler doesn't bounce back, that's my worry. That's it. Literally. Even then, though, if he doesn't bounce back, he could probably still beat the Jets.
This is perfect, man. I'm really hoping for Chase Edmonds to have a 35-point game.
Oh, yeah. Eddie
give him a cool
fantasy.
10 carries, 79 yards, 3 total touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. This isn't a bold prediction. I just want him to have this, you know. Yeah.
Okay, Chase.
Let's go, Chase.
Fantasy pick. Next game. Oh, mama.
I see it on the screen.
Eagles versus Steelers at Heinz Field. 5,500 fans get back in there. We're going to play some motherfucking renegade and it's going to mean some shit this week. I'm picking the motherfucking Eagles. No, go ahead.
I'm picking the Steelers.
Scary, man. This is a game we could definitely play down to, man. I don't know.
They had, bro. Them wide receivers against y'all pass rush? Nah, bro.
All right, man. Carson Wentz is a good quarterback.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm picking the Steagles. Nah, I'm just playing. I'll play it, man. Little fun fact.
Little fun fact for you.
Steelers and Eagles during World War II, I believe. Yep. They had to combine teams because everybody left.
For a year, yep. His mad teams left the league.
Yeah, man. I'm going for the Steeler part of the Steagles. Easy wash. Very overrated win. Lucky win against the 49ers. Eagles are still sorry. You only scored 25 against reserves. And Nick Mullins.
Trash.
And C.J. Beathard. But Roethlisberger, come on, man. It's like I said, you always have a slow start. Week 5, man. Let me see a 400-yard 5-touchdown game.
All right. I am going to pick my boys, my Steelers, because the NFL fucked us. They said, we don't think you're a good enough team anyway. Just have a week 4 bye. Who cares? We care. It's 13 straight weeks. You know when we're going to get our next bye week? You already know when our next bye week is. Nah, shut up.
If you got Mitchell.
Shut up.
What's your problem, bro?
This is number 1 seed. Number 1 seed. Number 1 Steelers seed. I don't know. I stretched that. All right. Buffalo, Tennessee. At Tennessee. They're in. Oh.
If this game happens.
Wait a second. If this game happens. All right. So, this is the Corona Coochie Bowl. Tennessee.
If they do play.
So, if
I got the Bills.
Buffalo.
Oh, this is 2 undefeated teams?
Technically.
Titans defense has
as of right now,
very iffy.
Yeah, Titans defense has been looking very iffy. They haven't been looking like the Titans defense in the past couple of years.
Yep, I got the Bills.
Buffalo. Yep. Yeah, I think this is another clean.
Josh Allen MVP. I'm telling you, he's been conducting offenses like it ain't nothing, man.
Decides to regress this week. I don't know.
Fingers crossed. No, man, I'm rooting for them. All right, we have the. Oh man, I hate.
Who did you pick?
It's just a Buffalo clean sweep.
Oh, clean sweep.
I wanted to go Tennessee, but the Tennessee. Oh man, W. Literally a yellow W in football team next to it. I hate it. Rams, Washington football team. That's clean sweep. Clean sweep.
Man, fuck Rams. They look trash. Dang, wait. Yeah, this is a football team? Yeah. Come on, man. You want me to get the spicy chicken so bad.
Kyle Allen versus
I'm not going for Kyle Allen.
Anyway.
Chase Young back?
I don't know if Chase Young is back yet.
I got the Rams. Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams, man. Fuck the Rams though. Y'all trash. Jalen Ramsey. You a bitch. Nah.
So what, Ben?
10 plus points.
10 plus points?
Yep.
I'm not gonna. I don't really care about this.
You said the Rams too, right?
2 sorry teams.
Alright, and I'm going to go Washington. I'm going Washington because I think this quarterback change, I think Ron knows what he's doing. I think he's just like, Dwayne, I made you the 3. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
You went from 1 to 3. I told you I believed in you. I made you the 3. What are you going to do about it?
That's what I said earlier in this episode. I said this is a lesson for Dwayne Haskins.
Yep.
Haskins.
Oh man, You remember? Oh man, it was supposed to be Dwayne Haskins, Odell, and Saquon. Do you remember that dream?
Man, I do. Man.
Do you remember that for a second, man? And Eric Bieniemy is your head coach. Oh man,
we went with Joseph Judge. Man.
Joseph Judge, Daniel Jones. Man. All right, Miami versus San Francisco. 49ers at home. Ben?
I got... Who plays San Francisco and who?
Miami. San Francisco at home.
Right? Spicy chicken alert coming from me, man.
Spicy chicken alert.
I'm going with the Miami Dolphins,
I
man.
get it, bro.
I'm going with the Dolphins.
There are
49ers if CJ Beathard is starting.
There are minor rumors that Garoppolo might be back.
Okay. Okay. He's a bum too, bro.
I got San Francisco, man.
San Francisco?
I got San Francisco.
Is Deebo Samuel expect to make a season debut this week?
He made it last week.
He did?
He went off.
Yep.
He was having a little game last week, yeah. That's why they cut Muhammad Sanu.
Spicy chicken, Xavier Howard, 2 picks. Let's go, man.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Dolphins. Let's go, Miami. That's for my Dade County boys over there, man. I don't even know nobody from over there.
This is rough, man. I genuinely want to go Miami. I'm gonna go Miami. Not as rough as I thought, actually. So
no, man.
Never mind.
49ers is still looking real.
Are we the Sunday night game?
No.
No.
They were Sunday night last year. Last week.
Oh no, I think you guys are America's Game of the Week.
Trash.
We'll get there. Indianapolis versus Cleveland. This is interesting because this is one of those games where Phillip Rivers can actually throw though. He don't need play action. He don't need a crazy.
He can talk shit more than he can throw. No.
Yeah, man, the NFL loves his mics up.
Yeah,
man.
I do too. I enjoy
they're great,
them, man.
but
They're
like,
great.
bro, Tomlin
Country boy. Oh, frick.
Yo, he did tell who was it? Devin? No, not Devin White. He told Roquan Smith that Jonathan Taylor. He's like, but he got a corner on you though. He turned the corner on you. That was funny. That was pretty funny.
When he was during the pre-snap. Yeah, I remember.
Like you talking about, you know, my rookie got the corner on you though. You a good linebacker.
Cleveland is off to a hot start. I'm going with the Browns only because I believe Kareem Hunt is going to have a game.
I do too.
All I gotta do is just keep running the ball. Just because Nick Chubb is out for 6 weeks,
don't get
scared. In the chat, rip my fantasy team.
Yeah, man, that's so
just because he's out for 6 weeks doesn't mean go away and start passing up a storm like last year. All right. No Freddie Kitchens offense, man. No.
Just start.
Keep giving the ball to Kareem Hunt and whoever is their third. Is it Duke Johnson still? No, he went to Texas.
No, it's some other kid. I actually want to pick him up in fantasy. I've heard of him.
I got the Colts.
You got the Colts?
Yeah, I got the Colts, man. Their defense been playing good, man.
They actually have the number 1 or 2 ranked rushing defense.
Ooh.
Yeah, 1 because
that's why I said it, man.
Oh,
I feel like they
do. They have to
stop him, man.
Who are their corners?
Xavier Rhodes, young Rocketson.
Oh yeah, Rocketson. He's
and they got Darius Leonard, bro. He hurt. I still got the Colts.
You got the Colts? I think this is a good 2-3-1 teams. Colts have shocked me, honestly. I didn't expect Phil Rivers to lead this team 3-1.
Is this the one game? Is this the game I'm not going to let my AFC North bias? Am I going to pick the Browns? You know what? I'm not picking the fucking Browns.
Oh
right?
my god.
Right? That's right. I'd rather go 0-16 than believe in you goddamn Browns. I'm gonna erase it and pick Cleveland though.
No.
That's tough, Yo. We're gonna skip this next game, even though it's not the Sunday night game. That's actually pretty special one we're going to for a second. Vikings Seahawks. Minnesota versus Seattle.
I got Seattle. Easy.
I'm not picking Minnesota ever again. I picked them twice, bro.
No.
Wait, no, I picked the Colts last week, right?
Yeah, I spicy chicken. I won because they beat Houston. Yeah, that's all right.
Houston, fucking Billy O.B., man. Nah, I'm picking the Seahawks anyways. Mister We haven't talked about Mr. Unlimited in a minute.
We don't talk about him enough.
Like, this is probably like the first time we mentioned Mr. Unlimited today, man.
Let Russ cook. That's it.
Let Russ cook.
You picking Seattle, right?
Yeah, picking Seattle.
Play sweet?
Yeah, heck yeah. I ain't about to play myself. Kirk Cousins about to outthrow Russell Wilson. Okay. And then our Monday night game, Chargers at Saints.
Ooh, I got Saints. No, I got Saints.
All right, you got Saints.
Michael Thomas might be coming back.
Oh yeah, okay. If he come, man, I don't know.
I have fantasy. I believe he is coming back this week.
He's listed as questionable because I have him in fantasy. They said he might make a return. I don't know, man. That win against Detroit last week wasn't really impressive to me.
No,
team is garbage. Chargers have been impressive, but not really. Just Herbert. No, I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Go with the Saints.
Easy.
I am going to go with the Saints as well. I'm not gonna overthink it. My gut is actually telling me Chargers. So go with the Chargers. I'm gonna say
no Chargers.
No Chargers.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 3-point game.
Okay.
And probably America's game of the week. I know it's the Lazies Sports Podcast game of the week. We finally have it, folks.
Trash.
Week 1, we had the Steelers Giants, and that was fun. But that's not a divisional game. This time, we have two podcast brothers, their favorite teams facing. How do we feel? Let me pick my pick. I think. Unfortunately, that the Cowboys, as much as I want to pick the Giants, I think that right now, Mike McCarthy probably runs a better ship than Joe Judge right now.
Joe? Aaron? No, yeah, it's Joe
Judge. Aaron Judge? Hey, Yankees talk.
No, not Aaron Judge. We're done with baseball.
We're done with baseball.
You want to go first, man?
Yeah, I got the Cowboys.
You almost said Giants, man.
Yeah, you almost said. You definitely almost said.
Got the Cowboys. There's no way, bro. All we need to do is be, above dumbass. These elephants, bro.
Dumbass. Right here, we can be the Giants. Damn,
come on.
You gonna let him say that?
I'm gonna have to agree with him, man. I really don't see the Giants scoring. Bro, the Cowboys have scored 38 points in like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, that is.
The Giants have scored 16, 13, 6, and 9 for each week. Why the fuck? I'm not. I'm not rooting for Dallas. I'm rooting for the Giants, obviously.
But you pick them.
I'm picking the Giants. I'm picking the Cowboys. I don't care how bad that Cowboys defense is. That Giants offense is sorry.
Sad, bro. I swear. I think DeMarcus Lawrence is gonna get a sack.
If Saquon was there, I would.
I think DeMarcus Lawrence is gonna get a sack.
He's gonna get 2. He's gonna get 2-3 sacks. Bro. I picked the Rams defense in fantasy, and they got 5 sacks, bro.
Don't pick the Cowboys.
Oh, who's
that? Trash.
Who's the fantasy pick then, cuz?
Who was my fantasy pick?
Who was the fantasy pick this week? Is it Chase Edmonds?
Yeah, it's Chase Edmonds. Okay. So this week, Chase Edmonds, I feel like he's gonna have that game. Cool 25 points. Cool 25.
Chase Edmonds.
But back to this Giants game.
Yep.
I would next time we record the next episode, I will be so surprised if I come here and sit on this chair and just talk about how the Giants are winning. No fucking way.
If we lose, I would not. I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm just gonna be like, yo. I don't even think he's gonna show up if they lose to the Giants, bro. I think he's just gonna call into the pod, bro. How we lost in the first 2-3 weeks,
bro. This is what it is, man. You guys played the Falcons, Seahawks, The Falcons, Seahawks, the Browns, and who else?
You gonna make Evan Ingram look like George
Bro,
Kittle?
I do not believe that, bro. Evan Ingram has hands of stone.
Freeman look like Barkley, bro. It's crazy.
No.
Wait. You don't think
Evan Ingram needs to get traded before trade deadline?
It sucks, man.
The man is a fucking bum, bro.
It sucks, man. The only person I respect on that Giants offense is Saquon Barkley.
And he's
it's legit the only person I say, yo, every week, every time I play Giants, we gotta stop Saquon Barkley. That's the only player that's got.
You see the Steelers game plan? You see the Steelers game plan against them?
Yep.
It sucks that he's injured, man.
Bro, Giants went from scoring 9 points this week to 16 if they would have had Saquon. Alright, this shit is sorry. I've been wanting to see Slayton.
Barkley would have had a career year if he would have been playing our defense. It's crazy, bro.
A career game, not a career
game.
But he definitely would have had his best game of the year.
We about to look at his career stats log, and we're gonna see 2020 with like fucking 24 yards, bro. Pain.
Jeez, yes we are. We are. Dang, that sucks, man.
Cowboys easy wash, 31-7. Nah, bro, I don't, bro. Give me a reason why I should believe this offense is scoring 21 points.
Because you play our defense.
Oh, no.
Literally because you're... No, okay. I think Darius Slayton and Daniel Jones will connect. Bro.
No.
I think they'll connect.
They haven't connected in like the last 3 weeks. Not recently, but in fourth quarter garbage time. I don't see it, bro. I don't... Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Giants. Daniel Jones. Stop throwing fucking picks out there, man. Offense. Run some routes when we call a pass play. Plain and simple, man. Oh, I'm done. Fuck y'all.
Ben, any last words on your Cowboys into this game or first quarter of the season?
If we lose to the Giants, fire Nolan, bro. This is it.
Who is Nolan?
Nolan, I forgot his first name. He's our defensive coordinator, bro. He's trash. He was a linebacker coach for the Saints, and he was like defensive coordinator for like 3 other teams, and they were last in defense every time he coached.
Hey man, y'all brought in Rob Ryan one year, so I'm not surprised, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gentle folk alike, we appreciate you so much for joining us today. Mike Nolan is the defensive coordinator for the Giants. I am 1/3 of this sports podcast. I am Julio, sitting here with
depressed, spicy, ghost wing chicken man, Eddie.
And
Benjamin, this the guy, being trash. Let's get it.
We appreciate you guys for joining us. For anybody who watched our last podcast and dealt with our technical issues, we thank you so much for still tuning in, subscribing. We hope you guys interact a little bit more, but we'll get there. We'll get to comments and we'll get your opinions on our takes.
We ain't worried. I know
I
know somebody's gonna comment a timestamp like, "Oh, this dude is out of his fucking mind. What is he talking about? Daniel Jones being garbage, or you know, something's gonna happen." I'm just patient.
And we're not scared of that. We're not scared of no opinions because we have opinions of our own.
I am.
And we're here to serve you guys. So, nothing less.
Like and subscribe, y'all.
Like and subscribe.
Please, like and subscribe. Fire Dave got him.
Billy O'Brien down next week.
Billy O.B. gone.
Is Adam Gates next? We'll find out next week on the Lazy Sports Podcast. Bye-bye, y'all.
Get out of here.
Go home.
Go home.